We're living in strange days, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like the video game has taken over. How do you explain all that's happening now in these times? Things seem upside down. There is something happening. It's called change. And change doesn't happen when we're ambivalent and comfortable. Change happens when things get so uncomfortable that a change is the only option. It's become this way because we weren't paying attention. We were distracted with the physical matter in this world, ignoring other aspects of ourselves, spiritual aspects even. In doing this, we've left ourselves vulnerable to an energy that pries on our human emotion. Is it a spirit, a demon, or possibly alien in nature? Most likely. The truth is, you don't need to know what it is if you understand its nature. Quantum mechanics opens the door to the possibility that we've actually helped to manifest whatever it is that plagues us, as we use our minds daily to manifest worst-case scenarios. If you look at Matt Groening's work, you'll see what appears to be predictions for the future. But are they? Is it possible that the concepts were placed in our collective consciousness in which we manifested them unconsciously? Is there a 100th monkey effect? Is consciousness shared? Or is it possible that quantum physics takes a role? With Copenhagen theory, Niels Bohr theorized that perception of a particle determined its physical position, but it remained in a state of infinite possibilities until it was perceived. Under those conditions, one would assume that the way we perceive something makes it more likely to occur. When watching the television or listening to the radio, our brains go into an alpha-theta state, and this is the most powerful brainwave frequency for programming the subconscious mind. It's also the state we reach in meditation and the state in which we manifest things into the material world. The content we allow into our minds when at these frequencies is very important to understand. Ideas, concepts, and beliefs can literally be programmed into your subconscious mind when brainwaves are in these states. What are the news, television, and radio programming into our minds? Well, one thing's quite obvious to me: fear and hate, and it takes conscious awareness to control its effects. Human emotion is so beautiful, but it's also a downfall because we allow our emotions to dictate our thoughts and behavior, which means all it takes to control a person is to manipulate their feelings. And fear is such a powerful emotion. It's used against us flawlessly. When we're afraid or fearful, our bodies release chemicals that fill our cell receptors. Every fearful thought or feeling has a unique chemical structure and frequency. Our fearful thoughts can become like a comfortable robe. We become content with the fearful thoughts and feelings that becomes stasis to us, habitual even. It becomes something that we do unconsciously, keeping ourselves in a consistent dissonant frequency. These chemicals, which are fight or flight chemicals, block our ability to make sense of things. We feel confused, scattered, and upset. Consciously, we look to the outside world for relief or comfort. Some seek out drinking and drugs, while others consistently complain, overwork themselves, and distract to release the feelings that they've developed from the consistent chemical cocktail in their bodies, thus keeping them in a state of unawareness through a very physical world-focused state. So it starts on a quantum level with our collective thoughts, beliefs, and expectations, which are manipulated through news, television, and radio. Then our feelings are manipulated to put us in a physical state of a fight or flight chemical cocktail. This makes us confused and unable to make sound judgments. Then we start looking for relief in the material world, but we only find more ways to fill our cell receptors with dissonant chemicals. Even if you can say that doesn't happen to me, you're affected by the majority of people that it does happen with. And that's collective consciousness and manifestation for you. We've been used, abused, and pitted against one another. You can say it's just humans being humans. On that point, you're right. Whether it be demons, spirits, aliens, or just us silly humans unwittingly doing it to ourselves, the point remains that we ultimately hold the power, and collective conscious awareness is the key. In future videos, I'll discuss ways to strengthen your energetic frequency to create positive chemical processes in the body. Be sure to share this video, #ClearSpirit, and help spread the word to friends, family, and fellow humans. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe to support this channel.